The characters in this movie enjoyed their youth and the opportunities that life threw at them. One day, Sophia gets a job with a gorgeous woman, Beatrice. The boss really wants a baby and decides on a desperate and illegal experiment. The pregnant assistant moves into Beatrice's home. Sophia quickly gets used to the beautiful life and is no longer ready for less. This is Emily Recaps. See the retelling of this story for how it ends. Enjoy the movie. The movie begins with the couple exploring the bathroom. The guy is describing to Sophia the advantages of the bathroom mirror. The girl presented everything so clearly that she needed a discharge. Therefore, the couple tried out the sofa in the bedroom. After that, the heroine hurried to work in the store. She wanted to chat with a colleague about the internship in the office, but she decided to point her to work. Suddenly, the phone rang to tell Sophia important news. After work, she went to church to pray. The next day, the heroine sat in the reception area of the office. She waited her turn and looked at the shoes of the visitors. All of them were clearly better than her own, which embarrassed the girl. When the secretary called her name, and Sophia happily followed the woman. In the office of the boss, Beatrice Gaia, the heroine told about her education. The woman decided to check out the new employee. Sophia answered the phone call in the office. In the evening, the girl actively spent time with her boyfriend. Afterwards, she shared with him her thoughts about Beatrice. The heroine admired the boss. The guy told Sophia about the houses he wants to buy. He asked the heroine to help her with that. In the next scene, Sophia and Beatrice began to work together. The girl responsibly carries out the woman's errands. They came to a meeting that Beatrice organized. The girl was happy to work with her. In the evening, Sophia waited until the meeting of the boss was over. Her colleagues suggested that she leave early, but the heroine wanted to be useful and stayed late. Beatrice found the girl on the couch. Sophia was asleep. The woman looked at the screen of the assistant's phone and woke her up. Late at night, the heroine snuck into bed with her boyfriend. He fell asleep without waiting for her. Beatrice invited home a guy she met online. She wanted to have fun with him and introduced herself with a false name. The stranger was too intrusive. He spoiled the woman's mood and she sent him away. Early in the morning, Sophia was doing a test in the restroom. In one of the drawers, she found a calendar with a saint on it and began to pray. When the girl came into the kitchen, her boyfriend was making breakfast. He offered her to go on vacation together, but the heroine did not want to take a vacation in a new place. Beatrice visited her gynecologist. The women chatted on the subject of relationships. In the evening, Beatrice enjoyed a bubble bath. Suddenly, she felt sick. Sophia was riding in a cab. The girl wanted to enjoy the coolness of the evening city, but the smells caused only nausea. The next morning was scheduled to try on dresses from the new collection. Sophia proposed a solution that pleased her boss. She celebrated her success at dinner with her boyfriend. He shared with his beloved his plans for the future. His plans differed from those that Sophia built. At home, the heroine was nauseous. She hid it from the guy. The next day, Sophia had a business trip to Barcelona. She accompanied her boss at a meeting with partners. In the hotel room, the heroine tried on a new dress and underwear. Beatrice liked the choice of the girl. She changed her hairstyle so that Sophia looked stylish. In the next scene, the heroine repents of her intentions to the priest. She does not want to have children with her boyfriend anytime soon. In the office, Sophia offered to write a resignation letter to a colleague who had a child. This situation upset the assistant. The heroine threw up in the office of the boss. Beatrice understood the situation in which the girl fell into. On the way home, they discussed the state of Sophia's health. The woman wondered who besides her knew about the girl's pregnancy. During dinner, Beatrice told her relatives that she was going to have a baby. Sophia does not want to quit her job, but also has no desire to raise a baby. Therefore, Beatrice wants to take him for herself. The father has offered to adopt the baby. However, Beatrice wants to experience pregnancy and be with the baby from the beginning. The family supported the woman's idea. During the night, Sophia woke up to a phone call. Beatrice informs her that they can solve the girl's problem. She asks her not to rush into a decision and promises to help. After a while, Sophia and her boss go to the first ultrasound. The doctor explains to the girl the essence of the procedure. The heroine experienced mixed feelings from what she heard and hurriedly left the office. After thinking, Sophia decided to abandon her decision and keep the baby. Beatrice offered the heroine to give the child to her and keep her job in the company. The father of the boss explained to the girl that from a legal point of view, this is not quite legal because of the fact that everything will take place in the clinic of Beatrice's friend. The information will be hidden from everyone. The lawyer promised the girl monetary compensation. Sophia decided to double the amount to avoid risks. Beatrice offered the girl to move in with her. In order to realize the plan and not to arouse suspicion, the women had to live together all the time of Sophia's pregnancy. The heroine went out on the veranda to freshen up. Beatrice came out to talk to her. The boss is sure that the decision to hide the situation from the girl's boyfriend is the most correct. The women signed the contract. Sophia waited for Nacho to finish talking to the client. The guy invited her to go up to the apartment. The heroine told him that she was going to work with her boss in London. She promises that in 6 months they will meet again. Nacho thinks that the girl has decided to leave him. To dispel his doubts, Sophia helps her friend to relax. After a while, the heroine and Beatrice go out of town. The woman wants them to live in a spacious house in the fresh air. In the morning, Beatrice gives a list of activities that Christine has prepared for the heroine. Sophia eats breakfast and explores everything. In the evening, Beatrice shows her the pool with a jacuzzi. The heroine thanks the Virgin Mary for her life. The girl has a great time at the house of her boss while she commutes to work. One day, she sees the maid, Teddy, going upstairs with the keys. After playing sports, Sophia sits down to rest on the couch. A bookcase catches her attention. Coming closer, the girl notices a video camera on one of the shelves. Such a device is not one in the house. This surprises the heroine. When Beatrice returns home, Sophia questions her boss about the devices. She asks to remove the cameras in the house. The woman turns off the devices at the heroine's request. The assistant picks up a new intern for Beatrice. The woman didn't like Sophia and is glad that the new girl was transferred to London. The heroine, however, arranged a search of the house. She lost her phone. One of the rooms is closed. Sophia tells Tati about her problem. The situation with the cameras stresses the girl. All day long, she feels irritated. At night, Sophia feels Beatrice's gaze on her. The boss suggests that they have fun in the pool. The women swim and enjoy each other's company. In the morning, Sophia continues her search for her phone with the maid. She is bored in isolation from society and decides to continue her search. At dinner, the girl shares her problem with her boss. After a while, Christina gives an ultrasound to the heroine. Beatrice is happy about seeing her future child. At night, the woman sobs in her bedroom from an excess of feelings. After promising the heroine a new phone, the boss left for the office. Sophia continued her search in the house. Suddenly, she saw Tam talking to herself in the room. The girl asked the maid to open the locked upstairs door. Inside turned out to be the children's room. Sophia looked around. In the closet, she found baby clothes on a boy named Carlos. Suddenly, Beatrice returned. She brought the girl a birthday present, a dog. Christina came over for dinner. Sophia pretended that she needed to go to the bathroom. In fact, she lurked in the next room to overhear the conversation of her friends. Beatrice was concerned about the girl's behavior. Returning, the heroine asked what sex the boss's child would be. In the evening, the woman came to Sophia's room to show a photo of a new dress. The girl asked for a phone to contact Nacho. Sophia dialed the guy via video call. Nacho was worried because the girl was missing. This touched the heroine. In the morning, the girl looked for Tati, but the maid's room was empty. Sophia was busy trying on things in the dressing room. Nacho decided to find his girlfriend. In the closet, the girl found a strand of hair and an urn of ashes. This got her thinking. When Beatrice came home, she made Sophia go swimming. This did not please the heroine. At the office, the boss found out that Sophia had embellished her resume. This information upset the woman. Beatrice hurried home to talk to the girl. Sophia met the woman on the veranda. She confessed to her boss that she went to the gate, and the new phone does not work. The heroine wants to talk to the guy alone, but the woman does not want to give her her tablet. Sophia gets angry and leaves the room. Her behavior annoys the woman. Beatrice takes the girl out to the gates of the mansion to talk. In the next scene, Nacho is having dinner at a cafe. Sophia is flipping through their photos together on her phone. Beatrice comforts her and thanks her for her patience. The women go swimming in the pool. Suddenly, Sophia silently gets out of the water and ignores her boss's questions. Beatrice lies on her bed with her eyes open. Sophia comes to her. The girl cannot sleep, and the boss offers to stay in bed with her. Nacho escorts a new friend out of the house. He notices a missed call from Sophia. In the office, Beatrice discusses with her colleagues a new collection of dresses. On a tablet, the information from the surveillance cameras outside her house is broadcast. The woman notices Sophia walking with a ladder and her dog to the gate. While Beatrice goes home, the heroine tries to get outside the house. Sophia has climbed to the top of the ladder when she is electrocuted by the fence. The girl fell to a pinch. At this time, Nacho is watching their video with Sofia. Beatriz finds the heroine on the ground by the fence and helps her get home. Sofia says she's fine, but the woman calls the doctor. Nacho looks for his girlfriend in Beatriz's office. The guy makes a scene. A coworker calls the woman to the office to keep the girl out of trouble again. The woman gives her a sedative. On the way to the office, Beatriz learns that Nacho knows her address and drives back. When the doorbell rings, Sofia feels strange. She sees her boyfriend's face on the screen and asks him to be careful. The girl wants Nacho to call the police. To catch the net, the guy goes out on the road. Beatriz runs him down and tries to hide the evidence. Sofia is worried about the guy being gone for a long time. The girl goes out to look for him at the gate and calls for help. Beatriz is worried about what happened. When she gets home, Sofia talks about her behavior being dictated by hormones. Christina informs the women that the girl needs to get a final checkup. Sofia worries that it could end early. Over dinner, the women talk about the future. The heroine leaves to fetch water and returns with a stick in her hands. She stuns Beatriz and ties her to a column. The girl decides that the boss wants to get rid of her after the birth of the child. Sofia behaves inadequately. Beatriz offers to cancel the contract and separate. The heroine decided to take a shower and think. The boss is tired of waiting. She wants to talk to the girl. Without waiting for an answer, she went under herself. Sofia sits in her bedroom. In the morning, the heroine searches Beatriz's closet. In a box, she finds their contract. Sofia doesn't find the money. She decides to find out from the woman where she keeps her money. The safe is in the children's room. The girl takes the money and threatens Beatriz to publicize the contract if her boss looks for her. Sofia leaves. The woman asks to untie her, but the heroine ignores the request. Sofia remembers that her dog is left in the house and returns. She sees that the boss woman has freed herself, but doesn't have time to react. The woman attacks her from behind and tries to strangle her, but there are scissors lying near the girl, and she uses them to save herself. When Sofia comes out of the gate, her water breaks. The girl walks forward. Write in the comments. Do you think the heroine understood the situation correctly, or did the hormones cloud her judgment? That was the movie Boss 2022. See you in the next retellings.